Hello, good morning, my Mariani. Here I am at the Talaga Bandung. So for the final assignment for the American Culture and Institution, our group decided to do the voluntary act, which is to clean up the park, which is to pick up the trash as we can. Let me introduce myself. My name is Andres Herman Slito.
My name is Billy Junior Budiono, and I will be with my group to participate in the community service to clean up the trash. Thank you.
My name is Christopher, and I will also participate with my group to clean the trash in Taman Talaga Bandung.
My name is Jin Yeo-jin, and I want to pick up the trash and clean the park today.
Hello everyone, my name is Maranatha Christian University, and me and my group will picking up the trash in Tagalga Park.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting.
See guys, if you put the trash of plastic everywhere, it will become like this. So it will not get saturated to the earth, but it will remain like this.
Stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying.
So many lontong here. Lontong leaves. Yeah, people sell the food, so they just throw away. Don't go over there, Ray, because there's a dog over there. You don't want to get bite, right? Yes. We don't want to get chased by the dog at the weekend.
You very like bottle caps. There's so many bottle caps in there, I guess. Okay, so here's the trash that we found. Yeah, most of it covered in mud because the land here is quite covered with mud. Maybe because the rain yesterday. Perhaps? Yeah. So we found most of it are plastic bags and plastic bottles.
Yeah, and several unused materials such as wood down there and hanger for clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we have a lot of various trash that we found along the way, and hopefully the video can give you the insight about not throwing the trash to everywhere you go, because it will cause a lot of damage, as you can see.
For the environment, of course.
Yeah, and that's all I think. If you want to see the trash, or furthermore, you can find it on the final destination. All right.
So yeah, I think that's all from us today.
Even though we clean some part of the park, but I still found a lot of trash in the rest of place of the park. So I feel disappointed. You have to throw it to your place.
It's so exciting because we making the clean the park and we pick up the trash.
And what about the similarities or the differences that you find in the Korea and Indonesia?
I think public space in trash is so similar to Korea because public space throw the trash is a problem. Every space. So I think every country people think about throwing a trash is problem.
So it's a common problem.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the explanation about the differences and similarities that we find about trash. Okay.
So we will continue with the explanation about the analysis between the video about medical students and between the main ideas in the handbook. So I find the video about medical students stepping up to the volunteer to take care the children whose parents work on the front line during COVID-19 quite similar to Indonesia when it comes to COVID-19 pandemic situation. As you can see in Indonesia, there is a student named Sherry who became a volunteer. As you can see in this video, the screenshot of the news shows that a student named Sherry who became a volunteer at one of the government shelters, which is Wisma Atlet. Now, the handbook, page 59, paragraph 18, with the main ideas says the spirit of charitable giving and volunteerism is derived from religious faith. Meanwhile, Indonesia does not only from various religious knowledge, it is also based on the culture long time ago known as gotong royong. In English, it is translated as social cooperation. Now, we will compare the differences or similarities between volunteer activity in Indonesia and America. We have a lot of similarities, such as the spirit of we can do this together, as we can see from the Pandawa group who cleaned the river and beach that were surrounded by trash. In America, there are a lot of volunteer activities that could offer you a way to do it, just like this website, as you can see in the screenshot of this video. That's all from me. My friend Ray will continue to share about his volunteering experience and our reflection on this final examination project. Ray, the screen and audio is yours.
Okay, so for this section, I would like to tell our group's reflection regarding this topic. So after we analyze the video and we compare it to what it is written in the handout, we found out that each volunteers have their own motivation to do the voluntary act. Like in America, most of the volunteers are willing to do the voluntary act based on their religious beliefs. While in Indonesia, most of the volunteers are willing to do the voluntary act because it is already their culture, the gotong royong culture. But we think that the most important motivation for each volunteers is the sincerity. The sincerity to do what is best for those who need. Lastly, I would like to give my personal experience while doing the voluntary act. So back at my church, we always do like a blood donor event, and I was helping the congregation to do the enrollment for the blood donor event. I think it is the most incredible experience for me to interact with another congregation of my church. Hopefully this video also gives you like an encouragement to do the voluntary act. And I think that's all from our group. Thank you for your time and for your attention.